Good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. A Waratah man will face court later this month after allegedly exposing himself to two teenage girls on Tuesday. The 34-year-old was arrested and charged with willful and obscene exposure after an incident in the Waratah area. The two alleged victims were 14 years old. The man will face Newcastle local court on August 27th. Financial counsellors in the Hunter say they're seeing more people looking for assistance than ever before. The latest figures show 223 people declared bankruptcy in the June quarter, with most coming from the Upper Hunter and Port Stephens. Roger Laws from the financial counselling Hunter Valley project says the figures in Port Stephens are being influenced by seasonal workers who are struggling to live on irregular casual hours.
You've basically got the situation of what is commonly called the working poor. People are now not getting enough money basically to meet their normal living positions. Up the Hunter, of course, mines are closing. Businesses associated with those mines are closing or restricting employment.
The future of the Hunter region's heritage buildings will be discussed today at a public forum. The talk will focus on how landholders can maintain Newcastle's heritage-listed buildings while developing new properties. Local architect Barney Collins says there's great opportunities for growth whilst preserving Newcastle's iconic buildings.
If you have leaders who are thinking in an entrepreneurial perspective in terms of heritage and in terms of development, and that they see the benefits of both, then it's a lot easier.
People in the Hunter are tonight invited to attend the local Land Services Open Community Session between 5 and 6:30 p.m. to get a better understanding of the upcoming plans for the area. The session held at Millers Forest will follow the Community Advisory Group meeting, who provide high-level advice on support to landholders. Hunter Local Services General Manager Brett Miners says the advisory group is a crucial part of their operation.
It's important that we understand the range of local issues and priorities our communities and industries have, and our community advisory group provides regular feedback to our board on the local priorities and the initiatives, and so they provide a lot of very valuable guidance for us as an organisation.
A report outlining a maintenance strategy for Maitland Jail is in the works, which is aimed at keeping the building in a suitable condition. The report is being drafted by Maitland Council and will provide the framework for the state-owned site's future. Council's Manager for Marketing and Communications, Rachel McClucas, says preservation of the jail is important to the community.
The jail is obviously a very popular attraction in the Hunter, and it's important that we make sure that the facility is well maintained so we can ensure people's safety.
Congestion caused by boat trailers in streets across the Hunter could soon become a thing of the past, with new rules being handed down by the state government. Under revised measures, boat trailers left unattended for more than 3 months, face being impounded. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says funds will be allocated to make the transition easier.
The bad Liberal government will be giving $5 million to assist local councils. That'll be mainly around the ranges, but it might be around education, it might be around street signage, but just to get the public understanding that streets are not there for boat trailer parking indefinitely.
In finance, the All Ords is down 54 points at 54.19, and $1 Australian is buying 72.45 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club, Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle Jets have been knocked out of a dream start to the season, going down to Perth 4-3 in a gripping FFA Cup penalty shootout. Goals to Dave Akani and Labanoy Hilate kept the boys in play at 2 points apiece after 120 minutes. But it was Glory who won the day on penalties, netting 4 from 6 to the Jets' 3, Hungarian midfield Georgi Sandor landing the decisive blow. The Knights are pulling out all the stops ahead of Saturday's clash with the Tigers as they fight to ditch the wooden spoon before skipper Kurt Gidley calls time on the NRL. Jake Momo returns from the New South Wales Cup while Cade Snowden finally comes back from a concussion. Hooker Danny Levi says they'll need to sustain their focus.
Bit of lack of concentration that hurts us a lot. It's just something we've got to keep going back and working on.
And the Maitland Triathlon Club has confirmed 9 race dates in the lead up to next month's season opener, with allocations made for October 25th, November 22nd, December 27th, January 24th, February 28th and March 28th. That's sport. I'm Gary Lysart.
2NURFM news time is 2:05.